Hi, welcome to another Vision software demonstration video. My name's Matthew and today we'll be looking at Vision Bond. Now Vision Bond is a lot less complicated than some of the other programs such as commerce or warehousing. Basically it acts like sort of a complex calculator and it's mainly used for the electronic communication of all your customs and excise duty to and from HMRC. Okay, so we'll just log in as normal and here we are once again on the dashboard. At the top here then you'll see we've got the main menu items which are console, processing, reports, admin, window and help, but the most important one we're going to look at today is processing. So all you have to do is to enter your site code and then we hit process day end. And this will now combine all the data from all your customers and group together all their transactions from the day down into a single transaction per customer. And this will bring all the info up in a full report, as you'll see here. So that's your day end processing, and the next thing to do is to run ATWD data interchange. Now these are the day end controls, and you've got documents, submissions and failures. Now, if we first go into documents and once again enter the site code, and this will bring up all the documents from today's transactions as you see here. Now you notice some of them have a VAT amount and some of them are just marked as 0. The ones with VAT then are going to be deferred VAT and the ones without are going to be acquisition VAT, and that's why some of them show up with zeros. All you have to do with these then is to hit print and submit, and that will print you out a hard copy and also submit the information through to HMRC. Of course you can select which ones you want to send, but it's easier just to send all of them at once. If you go to submissions then that shows all the transactions that have gone through to HMRC and that we're waiting for a reply on. And if you go into your failures as well, these are the ones that have come back that have some sort of error. You can drill down into these as you can see and view all the details, and obviously you can then figure out why that's been failed and rectify it and resubmit it. And the controls then for the period end, that's normally a month end, are exactly the same. You've got your documents, submissions and failures, those work in exactly the same way. Let's move on now to the CFSP data interchange. This is where we can upload the transactions from the previous day and we can send those through to HMRC. And we also have an area here to upload their response. So this big white text area here, we can then copy and paste the response we receive from HMRC into this box and save it to our system. Okay, if we go into View Edit Rejections now, all the rejected batches will be displayed at the bottom half of the screen here. And as we click through, the individual items from the batches will be displayed at the top, along with the reason why they were rejected. And once we've accepted the items, we can then edit them and send them back. Also, if we click Create Declarations over here, we can then create a brand new declaration. And with the other buttons, we can view and edit the declarations or create an FSD. Okay, and the last thing to show you today is the EMCS data interchange. This is your European movement control system, and it shows all the movements between sites where payment has been suspended. Now this is the administration screen for EMCS, but it's also fully integrated into Vision Warehousing. So all the controls you see here actually work through the warehousing program, which will upload your transactions, and it generates all your messages here as well. Also, Vision Warehousing will confirm your receipts and generate a reply to HMRC, which you can also see in here. So basically the EMCS section is the admin panel to administer this part of the system. So if we start off with the EAADs, then we can search by either customer or status or both, and we can just bring these up here. This is a great way just to display what's come in, and you can confirm the receipt of ARCs here as well. Okay, if we go to receipts now, you see we have the same search options at the top. We can search by customer or ARC number or status, but if we just hit search, that'll bring up all the results. And as you can see, these are actually color coded, so the red ones here will be the ones that have failed, white is the ones that have been submitted, and those that have their submission pending will be displayed in lilac. So that's just a handy sort of visual shorthand, just to let you get an overall view of how your receipts are doing. Also, here you have your notifications. This will just act like an inbox, so when you receive any notifications, those will just be listed there in the order that they arrive. And the very last thing here we can do is pre-validate. So you can enter a trader ID or a site ID or a product ID, and you can then pre-validate them with customs just to confirm that they actually exist and that HMRC acknowledge that they're valid. And that's about everything to show you on Vision Bond. Like I say, it's not as big as the other products, but it is a very useful tool and it integrates perfectly with all the other aspects of the Vision suite. So I hope this has been helpful, and I'll see you again soon for another Vision software demonstration. Bye bye.